Calling the square bracket.
It's a object. It's a object.
Yes.
This is episode update here. The same thing. It's object name. Now the square bracket number. Now the
yes.
So now key now person update. Now the key number. And it goes to the new value. Yeah. That's it. 2 series is supposed to be yellow. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Charlie, when you are
Start into me because you're
time.
Yeah.
Network if free more. This is a chama video. Why? Video.
YouTube.
YouTube.
And yes, they will cry.
Matthias, yeah, it's okay. Okay. The next started. Now, Omani, they were Chihonma. O to recover Sano. Hey, Unia. George Abedu. Okay, Joe.
Aye. Of Remina. No, go so about that.
Not so worried that
Later now, say. Oh, no.
When you're yeah. 2 years into us, into me, because you're trying to be a. The only animation, anytime you could be able to comment. I say, now what was if you down, so that be able to keep you one file. And so next time you're able to keep you one file. I say, the introduction, functions in JavaScript. That's it. Because the functions in JavaScript are just fundamentals of building blocks. Okay, that's a set of statements that perform a calculations or a task. So that's it. The typical example where we say, so this is how we declare a function. Okay, so you bring the function key word function, then what we up a dimbiamano, the dimbit might be a greet. Okay, now what's here? This is how we declare a function. That's all. So this
function.
Is the function. Then you bring a function name. It could be anything. It could be greet. It could be anything, any name, depending on the type of function that you wanted to create. It could be calculate. It could be average. It could be a percentage. So you just bring the function name keyword. Then you bring the function name. That's it. So this is how we declare it. And this is the body. In between these curly braces. That is where the action begins. So what do you want the function to do for you? It's simple. If you want the function to display something, you just bring console. If it's a console.log of, let's say, Isaac. Okay. And the function
Isaac.
Isaac, the Isaac.
These are Ricky, Isaac.
Yeah.
Asemo.
Isaac.
Isaac. Asemo. So this is how we declare a function, and this is how we call the function. So you bring the function name, which is greet. Okay. And you bring this. That's all. The function is being called. This is how we call it. So you declare a function and you call the function.
Okay. Function.
This function.
And the function name is greet.
Yeah. And you see your name is out there because the function is just doing a simple console.log. So you see the name.
So how do you call the function name?
Greet. The function name is greet. Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
So this one, the console.log doesn't work here.
It's working here. You see, the console.log is inside the function. So once you call the function, it executes. See, so you declare a function and you call a function. So it's two things. Once you declare, this is declaration
before before the console.log executes it.
Yeah. No, without this call, so we call a function call. Let me put it here so that it will be easy for you. Okay. Calling function. Sorry. Calling function. And this one will declare. This one is declaring function. Okay. You understand? So you declare a function, then you call a function. Without calling it, it will not work. So you only call the function for it to work. So if I take it out, like you see, nothing happens. There's nothing on the screen. If I comment it, you see it's being commented, and there's nothing on the screen.
Yeah.
But once you call the function, okay. You see, it will start telling you whatever the function is doing. It will just let you know. You understand? I hope you understand. Yeah.
We other way. Let ne.
Arrays, no. Any val, yeah.
Yeah. Is the console.log NMA
Yeah.
show?
That's right. Any money show. But you say, the console.log now chef function inside. You understand? The console.log is now in the function. So once you call the function, it will execute automatically. You don't need to console.log. The console.log is letting you have the output of whatever you wanted to. It's just displaying whatever you wanted to display. But now, whatever we want to display is being put in the function. Okay? So once you call the function, so what you have to know is how to declare a function. Okay? And how to call a function. That's all. I quite a whole space no.
I am here.
Space for laptop.
Masi, I mean, it's my slow.
Why is slow? I say, you know.
As I was here, we have a beyond practice.
I just could you know your office machine so.
Oh, I know with my PS4 as well.
Oh, your background no.
I have installed it.
It's like background no.
Hey,
I go rushing.
hey, Papa.
Rushing you. Oh, they later no me my because me na me here on background. Rushing party.
I can JavaScript.
Rushing. Russian crowd. Okay. You know, you declare a function, then you call a function. Okay. So let's take another example. Okay. Let's take another example and how we implement it. So let's go on that one. Let me comment this one, or we can even use the same thing. No problem. Let's use the same thing instead of console.log. Instead of yes. Okay.
Because what's the function? Great.
Yeah.
Console.log.
Okay, let's start again. Let's start again. This is just a function. Let me take everything out so that you see it. This is how we declare a function. You bring the function keyword, okay? Then you bring the function name. It could be anything. The name could be anything. But this name is greet. Okay? So you should know that this function is greeting. It's just saying greetings to someone. Okay? So this is how we call that function. Just bring the function name with your parentheses, that's all. So function keyword, function name, parentheses, bracket open and close. You call the function. This is how you call the function. If you don't call the function, it will not execute until you call the function. So whatever is happening between this one is the code, building blocks. So it could be you can calculate, you can do your calculations here. You can do your mathematics here. Okay. You can do whatever you want to do. Anything you can do it within the body of the function. And once you call the function outside, then whatever is within the body of the function will execute. Whether you are greeting, whether you are calculating something, whether you are any function that you put any logic you put between this function will execute after calling it. That is all. That's why I put one logic here. The one logic that I put is console.log. Sorry, it's a console.log of my name. That's all. You understand? So when you call this function, it will call Isaac because the purpose of this one is to display Isaac name, and you call the function, so it will display Isaac name. I hope it's a bit clear. Yeah. So let's do another. Let's try another example. Maybe that one will help you to get to understand it better. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so why do you have the console.log in the body?
Yeah, because
that was what
that's the logic.
asking.
That is what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
That is what I wanted to do. That's why I've put it in a function. I wanted to say Isaac. I wanted to display Isaac name. Instead for me to put console.log Isaac. This is basic, so it doesn't make sense. But I'm only teaching you. That's why I'm trying to tell you that whenever you call a function, whatever is inside the function will happen, will execute. You understand? So let's assume that I wanted to.
So does it mean in the function you have Isaac? Console.log.
Yeah.
Like to display Isaac. That's why you have it in the body.
Simple. That is the purpose of this function. Simple.
So whatever that is in the function.
Yeah.
If you call it,
that's right.
Display on the screen.
That's right. So this is very important.
Can you add multiple?
Exactly. You can add multiple. Yeah. You can still tell this one to call let's say console.log Ken, and it will call Ken.
Okay.
You understand? But that is what is inside the function. So what is inside the function is what is happening.
Let me come on. Let me ask a question.
Normal.
Isaac, no.
Yeah.
Where did you get the Isaac?
It's just a string. I just want to display Isaac. We already know how to use console.log to display things. So I just put Isaac there just to display Isaac. I just put Ken there just to display Ken. But I've put in you can put Fidelis, yeah. But I've put it inside the function.
Because I thought, when we were doing variable, when we declare a variable, let so and so, let's say let person that example, or let car. You declared a variable and you called it.
No, we did not call it. We displayed it by using console.log.
Okay, fine. You displayed by using console.log.
Yeah.
But here, the function, you didn't like, you said function is greet. You can put anything there.
Yeah. Any logic. So, you can put any logic inside the function for it to execute for you.
Yeah. So now you call Isaac.
Yeah, you call a function. So what is the whatever is in the, this is a function. You are calling a function down there. You declare a function, then you call it. You declare a function, then you call it. Okay. So let's do another example. Maybe that one will help you understand. Okay.
How many functions do we have?
If you ask me how many functions do we have, it will be very, very, because we can have multiples of functions in a program.
Okay.
You understand? We can have multiple functions in a program, millions, even thousands of functions, because everything is function. When you build a program in function base, it makes it very easy to maintain. You know, like I taught you the other time about the object. When you have your data organized in an object, it makes it very simple. The same way, if you have your program designed based on functions, it's very easy. If I want to make any changes, I can just go to the greetings and just make my changes in the greeting function. Okay.
Really,
yeah.
What's that? We that access, no.
Yeah.
What's that? Function, no. Maybe you make a calculation. Let's say whatever calculation, maybe
yeah. So Fide, it's the same thing. You can do your calculations here. Okay, so when you call the function, that calculations will come out. That's why I said maybe we have to go ahead and do the second example.
So like basically calling the function is to bring whatever you have in the body
inside the function. Yeah, inside this board. Yeah, whatever is inside.
So
whatever logic.
Unlike before, you use console.log to see whatever you have. You have everything in the function body, then you call it by.
That's right. You call it, and whatever is inside will come out. So that's what I'm saying. The second example, maybe the second example will help you do this better. Okay.
And here is the case. There's nothing in the body.
There's something in the body. There's a console.log. There's a console.log Isaac, console.log Ken in the body. So once you call it, that is what it will give you. It's execute console.log Ken. It will give you console.log Isaac.
The body starts from curly brackets.
Exactly, this one.
Yeah, from everything inside it,
Yeah, from here to here.
So why not call the console or call it outside the body? Why not call it outside the body?
Yeah, Matthew was say all right. So other ones you the console log.
Yeah.
Other ones you use the console log to call. You understand?
Yeah.
Now here is the case of the function. Who's the first? Maybe let car. You understand? Then it's equal to what? So if you want to display it on the web page, you console.log into bracket car, then it will display.
Exactly.
But this one, the function name is what? Greet. You close it. If you want to bring out whatever is inside the function, you have to use the greet, the word greet, because that's the function name.
Yeah.
You understand? Then everything will be function.
Yeah. Yes. I think the outline of my integrate me a different function.
Very good.
And you console.log. And you console.log.
You say console.log. No, what console.log?
Console.log in the display.
Yeah.
Display.
But that is within the body
of the function.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
As time goes on,
maybe. So whatever is inside the body is what we are calling here.
In the ISF formula, you follow the formula.
Yeah.
I don't know, really. I don't know, sir. I do Juma.
Okay.
Can we have a function this way and we put in how do you call it? An object.
Okay.
And I say an array in the function.
Okay.
Then we later call it for it to display.
Yes.
Yeah. Of course.
I think that would be.
Yeah, I understand. So what you are trying to tell me is we should put an array inside.
Yeah.
But when you put an array inside a function, like the same way, if you put a console.log in a function, it doesn't make any sense. But I'm only teaching you. That's why I said let's go to the next example.
No,
then maybe you get it better.
In order for Fide to understand.
Yeah, so you can put so you can put let list like this list. Sorry, like this, right? Then you put let's say 20, 30, 50, right? Then what do you want to do?
Then
you console.log.
So do you want the console? Do you want the console? So if console.log, you do console.log of the list, right?
Yes, yeah.
List.
Okay, so you bring your list here. So once you call the function, it's out there.
Then
is that what you want? Is that what you want?
Fide means I okay, Ama.
Yeah.
I okay, Ama.
Console.log. I call it a let list. No, that we now would show on variable now declare no that list no object no list no console.log no either actually no. So what that grid down there no.
He's doing everything. That grid down there is calling the function.
The console.log doesn't have power to call anything.
Exactly.
Because it's within the function.
So the function has power, yeah.
So it's a function where the function name call it whatever is within inside the function.
That's right.
The console.log didn't mean anything out.
It's within the body.
Yeah.
A formula.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe the second example will help you understand better.
Because you will be one fan said that I won't just say.
That's why he said it's JavaScriptEvenGranma. So you need to go very, very, very low to understand. But since I think that the next example will help you. Trust me. I believe the next example will help you. You understand? Okay. So there's another thing too with function. Function, we call something parameters, and we call something argument. Okay. It's like a variable. So I can put name here. Okay. As a variable. Remember the variable that we've been creating since. In function, you can have a variable inside. So I can put name here. You understand? So instead for me to console.log just Isaac, I can just say console.log of hello. Sorry. Hello. Then outside, I'll just bring plus name. Okay, so it's going to be hello Isaac. Then we call something argument here. So whenever you call the function, you put your name here. Let's say William. So the function will call my name, hello William. But I need to bring a space here. So I need to bring another class. So that it will be. You understand? So maybe this one you understand this one very well.
You're quite confusing.
Okay. Let me take it off. Let me bring the old one. Let's go back to the old one. We never cut it. I'm according to the same link. Okay.
What did that manual?
No, I wanted to like go back to the old one and compare with this one. That's all. You understand? I wanted to make a copy of this. You understand? Then I'll take the argument out. Okay. Then I'll do here. Isaac, right? Okay. Then I'll take the parameter out. So I think this one is better. It's better this way. Okay. So this is what we are used to. Let me comment this one. We are used to this one, right?
Yes.
Okay. But this is not dynamic. It's saying console.log Isaac. Okay. It's displaying only Isaac. But I want to use this function. The purpose of a function is to write a function once, okay, and reuse it anytime you want. So anybody at all can come there and just use that function. So greet function, I can come and use greet function and put my name and it will greet me. The same thing, Isaac will come there and just use a greet function and it will call Isaac and say, hello, Isaac. Ken too will come and say greet and call greet and it will call his name. So that's what I'm trying to do, is make it dynamic down here. That I'll put a name here for as an argument, sorry, as a parameter, as a variable. Okay, so this one is just keeping your name. Then whatever I put here, okay, whatever I put down here, when I call the function greet, whatever I put here is connected to this name. So I just put your name here. This is what we call concatenation. We are joining a variable to a string. Okay.
Hello.
Let me comment this one so we can analyze that one very well. Hold on. Let me comment this one so that we can analyze this one very well. Okay.
So greet.
Yeah.
Name.
So I can call this one. I can call this greet again. Okay. But this time I will put Fidelis. Okay. Okay. And it will call Fidelis' name. So one function, but I can reuse it all the time. That's the power of a function. So I can still call this function again and put Ken. Inside I can put Kenneth. Okay. And it will call Ken's name. So one function, we can reuse it because of this variable that we've put in here. So whatever you provide to the function, it will give you the output. Whatever you provide to give you the output.
So the hello.
Can I come?
Yeah, come.
So, you see, this one is a bit clear.
Oh, really? I told you.
This one, function greet.
Yeah.
Into bracket, you have a name there.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah,
so console.log.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Console.log into bracket hello.
Yeah.
You see that with that concatenation there plus name, you are calling something. So now this greet here is working.
So let me take off this one so that it's not confuse you. Maybe later then we see. But if I take this one out, see what we have. I think this is better, right?
This one is understanding.
Yeah. Hello, William.
One.
Hello, Fidelis. Hello, Ken.
Because here, the greet here is really working. Because I can see that is calling. Yeah, that is calling out that hello name. So the name will be the name you put.
Really understand his point too.
Okay, what is he saying here?
I'm seeing how he understands it. Because he used greet, the greet calls or displays really.
That's right.
But it's not from the function. I don't know if that's how he understands it.
I know it's the console.log which is doing the calling, but the greet here, so long as that name is within that bracket there.
Yeah, down there, calling.
It looks like.
Are you talking about?
It looks like it's the greet that is calling, but it's the console.log that is calling.
No, it's the greeting. You are calling whatever is inside. You understand? We are calling whatever is inside.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
Today.
I get it. Let's go.
The console.log that displays it.
That's right. That displays it, but you are calling a function. Yes. So there's a function inside a function.
What actually calls it is the greet, the function.
The greet function. Exactly. It's a greet function. Yes. So you let's add another parameter here. Okay, let's say last name. This thing will go off, and when you go off, you connect with the same link, please. When it goes off, you connect with the same link. Okay. So let's say last name. Okay. And when you come down here, you can bring last name. Or money. It's spelling mistake, but let's take it like that. He said
I said Bonham for when is
I said me Bonham for when is so let's add another one. Last name, right? Last name here. So you see, we've put in two parameters here, name and last name, and we've given it to console.log, and we provided Kane and Omani. And it has given you Kane and Omani. You see how it works. So it's very, very powerful. Okay, who let it? You see?
Okay, but I don't know. But
to go off, then you reconnect again, please. To go off, then you reconnect again. The same link. But you can talk. Omani, you can talk.
No. It's clear, but I don't know if Obiati Asisa.
Oh, okay. Nana?
I didn't know. Be what said the Tiano or so Tias. I said I also follow. Said I'm kind of
know how to use it.
Yes, a formula. So you go by it.
You know how to use it. Okay. So it's what you have to put in your head is that argument.
So the command to her cry. So
hey, I don't know. Okay, I got 2 minutes.
Console.log inside.
Okay.
Console.log inside and good.
Yeah.
You put hello.
Yeah.
To you can say
so in this case, the hello is a title, right?
Hello.
Yeah.
You understand? Then you got comma.
Or you can even change. You can even change the hello and say my name is.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. He greet I say how do you know?
Sir, I come and inverted commas what will happen?
It will be one. So if I take, let's say, this one off, right?
Don't take the whole thing. Inverted comma. No.
Wait, Anna. Wait.
Yeah.
No, come on, Anna.
These are top ones. Okay,
when you take off these ones, that means it's no more a string.
Yeah.
It's no more a string. Yeah, Isaac, thank you. It's no more a string. Okay. It's a string.
So, but can you spacing it out?
Who's spacing it out? Can put out.
And
who's spacing out without the you see?
Very good. And now today person training
okay. Why do we have this? Okay, he's asking why do we have
what does it do? You understand?
Okay.
I didn't a zero in Java. Yes. At least we have to go deep down.
Deep down. Yes. Oh, okay. The comment, the class. Okay. Understand. Okay. Matthias,
you say you free on your already this year.
Okay.
What the importance of what you've done there?
Oh, yes. Okay. It's a string. So you are giving a string to the function. This is a string you are giving to the function, your name. Okay. So you can't just put if you put your name, it will seem like a variable. Can't you see over here? There's nothing like. You see. So it sees it as a variable. So if I don't put this, it sees it as a variable. But once you put it in the quotation, okay, this is a string. Okay, he's giving me a string. Okay. So how do you mean that your name is 20? You don't need to put it in a string. So it's going to give you my name is 20 Getchi. But once you put that thing, that means it's what? A string. So if you can see, have you seen 20 Jachi?
Yeah.
Is it clear so that we can?
No.
So put this one in your head. Function, you declare a function like this. Function has an argument. This is called argument. And it has what? Sorry, this is argument. It has a parameter. Okay. So let's do another example. Let's comment this one and do another example. Maybe you understand it here. I'll say more. There's okay on. Hello?
Maybe beside that, okay, mommy.
Good. So it's just a function. And this is how it calls. So what you have to put in your head is how to call a function and how to declare a function. And you should know that a function has a parameter and has an argument. Yeah.
I don't know. 1, 5, 1, 2, 3 ma. You can't go by what is there.
How far 1, 2, 3 ma?
1 5 function. I say, I mean, American say, Uja we are untiminye. I say formula. We calculation be over 1 5 formula shall say untiminye.
Yeah.
Yes, it is sanity.
The how do you call it? The 10.
So the 10 is multiplying the 5.
Yeah, the 10 is multiplying the 5. So you call a function. I mean, you declare a function. You give it parameter. The parameter, when you call the function, you give it the argument or whatever you wanted to give it to it. Okay, this is it. Okay, so the return keyword is bringing back the results to the same call function. So you can either put it in a variable, like I said. You understand? Let results. That's all. So if you want to see it, you copy your results and put it inside the console.log as usual. And you have your results. Yeah, I think it's clear. Somehow clear. Let's do another example, right?
Yes, it's important.
Johnson, go here. Ken, today.
Yeah.
I think you're cool, Kakra.
Yeah, you're cool.
So we can take another. It can take multiple arguments. You can take it another one. You understand? Second number. You can put second number here, so that when you call it, you put the second number here. But what the second number is not doing anything. So what do you want the second number to do? You want to multiply it by the second number. You put the second number here, right? You understand? That means first number is multiplying the second number. So you have to provide them again. Provide 1 to 8. You have your 1 multiplying by 10, give you 10. You provide it by, let's say, 8 to give you 8. You understand? So this is doing the magic. And whatever is happening there, you want to return it. Once you return it, you want to display. You understand? You understand?
Just here.
You
may review.
Yeah, we review, and you will go back every day.
Sunday, may review the ending.
So let's do another thing too. Now we can call another function again. Okay, you can call the same function again. So okay, square. Let's call square. This is square. Okay, let's put any number for it. 50, then 10. Okay. 50 and 10. Then I need console.log, right? Then I can put it in a variable. Let's put it in a variable all the time, so that to differentiate with this one. So second results, but let's put the let. Don't forget every time let. Okay. So console.log. So.log of second results. So we see we've written one function and we can use it anytime. Have you seen it? we had this function once, and we can use it anytime, anywhere in the program. You see, and you just put it inside your results and just display it. So anybody at all can come and call this function. Okay, and just so function is like you can create a function like, okay, take data and do this. So anybody at all can come and just provide the argument to it. The argument I told you about, the argument. This is the argument. So different arguments, and it will does it work for you. It should just do the calculation for you. It's very simple. One function, I can call it multiple times and give different arguments. So I've put in first argument is 10.8. Second argument is 50.10. You understand? So this one is different results. And this is a different results. So I can call it again. I can call the same function again. Square, right? Give you different argument. 6, 60, 10. Okay. But I need to store this one in a separate variable. Okay, so I can make a third result goes to this, but make sure it's a variable. So
man.
Let's
Oh man, one.
Macho.
Wow.
Watch out.
Oh, they've been chatting. They've been saying a while.
Hey, glass movement.
I mean, I call it the same function, so you can call the function multiple times. Yeah, and just provide the argument and it will work for you. So you can create a function like interest rate. Okay, you can create another function, interest rate. Okay. And just give it a value. So whatever value you give it to it, it will calculate it for you. Whatever value you give it to it, it will calculate it for you. You understand?
The function is, then you can continue creating a.
You understand? So you can do interest rate and put argument of the number, maybe the loan and the month. Okay, the loan and the amount. Sorry, the amount and the duration, something like that. Then inside here, there you can put your formula here, and whatever amount you provide. Say, okay, I want to take 50 million and pay within 6 months. So that 6 months you put in there, together with the amount you put in there, it will do the calculation and tell you the interest rate.
Okay.
I don't know if it's making sense.
So you can do number times 100 divided by
exactly
10.
Inside there. If the interest rate inside is 10%. Okay. Yeah. You understand? Okay, so let's say, do you know the percentage formula? Let's put percentage here.
Yeah.
Let's do one. Percentage, right?
Yeah.
Percentage, right? Okay, so what's the percentage formula? It's going to be that percentage. Okay. Multiply by 100, right? And divided by no.
They divide by 100.
The number divided by 100. Multiply by the number, whatever you are providing.
Yes, divided by 100.
It depends on the percentage you want.
So 20%. Okay. So let's say 20%. So
yeah,
it should be 20% rather. Sorry. So if I want to know, let's say the argument will be like, let's do it very well. It should be clear here. Let's put percentage, right? Percentage rather. And the argument will be whatever number that you wanted to calculate. The number that you wanted to get the percentage of, right?
Yeah.
So let's say if you want to get 20%, 20% of a number. So I have to make it that way.
20% of any amount.
This. That's how it's supposed to be. So you return. Sorry. You return 20 multiplying by the number that you provide, which is a number right up there. Then divide it by 100. Okay. So when you call that function percentage, right? Okay. When you call the function, then you put, let's say, I want to find 20% of 100 Ghana, right? Okay. So we need to put this one in the console.log, right? Console.log. Let's put it straight. We understand, so we can put it, or you should put it in a variable.
No, yeah.
So let's cut this one and put it inside here. So 100, 20% of 100 is 20. Is it true? 200 is 40. I think it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
20% of 200 is true.
Yeah.
So it works, right? So you see, we've put in a formula inside the function. And when you call the function, you just provide a number to it, and it will take that number and do the calculation for you. So the number is here. So 20% multiplied by the number divided by 100 will give you the percentage.
That is correct.
You understand?
Okay.
It's correct, right?
Auto calculator,
Oh, the calculator, bon. I confirm it.
I
wanted to see if I can put it there, but it's not working.
You want to put the
percentage there?
Percentage symbol.
How do I do it? I think I can put it outside, right? I can put it outside. Yeah.
No.
It will not work.
It's like you have to put at a number side.
It's working.
Okay, it's working. Yeah. Outside.
It's working. But it's a string, so we need to put it inside the quotation. But I don't want this quotation to come. 40%.
Yeah.
I think there's a better way of doing this, right? Anyway, we'll find out later. So 10,000 will give us what?
So any amount you put there,
it will calculate it for you. It will calculate it for you.
So we'll give you to RNS.
Johnson said, today.
Yeah. Small.
Okay. Now let me think. After an lesson, we should think about what to do on Sunday. Like small project, be very very interactive. I like. We'll be have an idea, man.
I'm suggesting we review all that we learned from last week.
And then we can add a small project to it, small one, not a big one. So that yes, I people say you refee CSS, you refee CSS name HTML. No? Yes, I refee. So as suggestion, you know, Nana Hitler. Ken.
Sunday review from the beginning, at least, you know.
Okay.
I bet my recollect it.
Okay.
What has gone through from the beginning.
From beginning, because I said, make sure you memorize it, know how to use it. Okay, me code way. I say, my comment code actually from day one in an hour. We are not commenting the go, so that we can go back to it. We are not commenting the go, so that you can go back to it. One file, you keep doing all the assignments and keep them there, so that we can go back to them anytime. Don't memorize anything. Let's have a brace is here. You will quit. I don't want you to quit. Me, I've passed through all those ones. Let quit is here, but don't try to memorize it. You just keep them anytime you need them. Now, if you learn something like if you learn function today, you know that the function has an argument and it has what a parameter. Okay, whatever calculation you want the function to do for you, you just put it there and it will give you a return. Whatever you want to do to the return, you do to it.
Hey.
Internet never fucking up. Internet never fucking up. Sorry.
Man, I'm just bridging a book move.
Oh, that be. Into me move. Sorry. Internet let go. I think that cool. Most of the Sunday yanko variables. Then we come back to our arrays.
Sunday, short time. Yeah, I should summarize it BBR, then if you have any project, everything
yeah, simple project, yeah, at least. So that yes, I won't say CSS, any HTML, you'll be free.
Just Sunday, what I say,
yeah,
Sunday late, so we can do more.
Okay. Sunday time at the same time, Anna.
5 and 6.
Okay.
Ghanaian time 5, Nigerian time 6.
Okay.
We can do
at least
more.
Okay, we have time.
Then Monday, I start HTML, we know, not Sunday, what I say.
Okay. You're a bit more starting time on Sunday. I think so. Cool.
Ike.
Yes.
Project ni cheche mwe.
JavaScript project.
Okay, yeah, for the crowd.
Okay, yeah, for But
yeah, wow.
Function.
Aside return or then be
Oh, you are only returning something from the function. That's all.
No, like I'm saying, sir. Aside return, you need to like forward.
No. I said, how do you make a question? Which mean if statement now? I say, they started those things.
Else, need the account.
In do logics. Your next meeting you have logics, but you see, I must see you call over it, you know. After you call over, then we start logics, where we learn if statement, else, all those for loops and those loops. Yeah, we will do it. So inside the function, you can do all those things there. When you build your project based on functions, it's very easy to maintain and very easy to understand because you know say a function. So when you go there, okay, this function is doing greetings. Okay, this function is calculating some percentage for me. Okay, this function is just anything. You can use function for anything. That's it.
How many question maybe make sense, sir. How many functions do you have in your project?
Oh, millions.
Okay, fine.
No, functions they don't so there. I don't know, sir. Maybe my mama have a project in Libya. So maybe my mama have a project in Libya. I'm going to be a functions. Functions be and ketwa be a kasa. So I said, I don't know, sir.
My question is, I make sense.
Question is
then. Person besides say, maybe how do you call it? For instance, we declare one function. Say, I say percentage one.
Okay, so another function is within the same program. Yes, you can have multiple functions in the same program. You can have 100 functions, different. They be performing the task separately.
Okay.
What I say?
Yeah.
I'm sure I see like project and I'm and Sunday. Let me open that one. Then we see. You see this?
Okay.
Show me what.
Yeah.
This is what I was thinking. Sunday. Right here. All what this one does is when you click on this one, it changes the background to green. Okay. When you click on this one, it changes it to red. Okay. So green, red. This one is a function, separate function, and this one is a separate function. You understand? So I'm just using two functions in one program. This one will change to red, blue. This one will change to these colors. You understand? So this is something that I wanted us to do on Sunday, so that you can have a feel of how to use a function.
I mean, come back to my question. Needs to be more.
Okay.
Okay. Let's say this function is here on calculation.
Okay, wait.
Yeah. We is here on calculation.
Yeah.
It may hear another function now.
Yeah.
Like year before to bring out names.
Yes.
First name, last name.
Yeah, in the same program. Yeah.
All under this one.
Yeah.
And now say
greeting, like greeting Yeah. So we have multiple functions. You understand?
So you me declare on different.
Different, yeah, different. Sorry. So like that
function. Into me what function we body
inside wa.
Yeah.
Debbie.
Okay.
Debbie. Greetings, right?
We on a different function.
Yeah. So
okay,
this one is doing calculations and this one is just greeting you.
Greeting, yeah, okay.
You understand? So you can have another function too, which will be interest rate. You understand?
Okay.
So another function. Interest and rate. Okay, which rating interest rate. So everything is function.
Okay. Yeah, maybe sir.
Oh, okay.
That said, having one function name which we use for everything.
Yes. David. Function be our in the purpose.
Okay.
So you're cool.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Yeah, then I'm say.
Na ekoye fide. Okay, so really, the quick one means a very confused here. For instance, that percentage, that greetings.
Yeah.
Who person will display? How do you display them? Do you console log everything?
Yeah, you console log.
You can just use one console log to display everything.
Yes, okay. Wait, use one console log now. They are concatenating. Question will be a very good say to me.
Yeah, it's different functions.
Yeah.
Use one way they are
area concatenating. Yeah. Try a bit more, sir. Oh my. Okay, so I say we say it's a function we say greetings, me. So what we will do is we can console.log. Okay. Then we can do hello Isaac. That will interest rate number. So hello Isaac, your percentage is so as now the percentage number. Yeah, return your wow. That value is I think so we can do something like that. I don't think so. Yeah. Understand? So hello Isaac, your percentage is and to give us half percentage. You understand? Okay. Let's see if it will work. Are you sure it's going to work? You're not seeing anything. Because we need to call the greet function. Yeah, we need to call greet function. Yeah. Let's call the greet function. Yes. Hello Isaac, your percentage is this, but it is and calling me here. The concatenation is not. So what we do is we can put this one in a variable, the value. Okay, let's do this. We can put this one in a variable, like let result equals to that thing. You understand? But we are calling the function inside the function, so it will not calling this function here. So that we can put the results. Okay, so why don't you do this one outside? You understand? And so that we can put the results inside here. Makes sense, right?
Still calling the function greetings.
But let's see if the results, because we want to concatenate. Okay, let's put this one here. Okay, so we have the results. All right, the results is working all right. So how do we add the results to the greet function? And this is the results. Okay, so that means we need to, and when we call the greet, it doesn't give us. What do we do? What do we do? Okay.
So if it doesn't work that way, that means you have to call it one by one.
And then concatenate it down there, right? So let's call greet and see what we have in a greet, and we can concatenate it. Okay. Why is greet not giving us greeting? Oh, sorry. Oh, mistake, am I? This is how it's supposed to be. Greeting.
The greeting is out.
Result.
Yeah, greeting is there, but results, we are not getting the results, right?
Yes.
Okay, we are not consulting like, okay. Okay, so we need to add the results to it.
Yeah.
Do you think we can put it here?
Can you do comma?
Let's see. But it's giving us undefined. Hello, Isaac, your percentage is undefined. Where is the undefined coming from? Okay, let's add it here. Let's see. And let's take this one off. Hello, Isaac. We got it. But this undefined. Hello, Isaac, your percentage is perfect. But this undefined.
Greetings, no. The function greetings is undefined, and I'm about.
If we've called the function greetings
into bracket 0.
Yes, 0. A function you are calling.
Okay, I think that you give an argument to it, a number.
It's like, yeah, but argument, why do you have to give it an argument? Okay, we need to call this percentage, yes. Percentage here. Let's put percentage here. Sorry, control it as an argument. How can we call this as an argument? No. Can't put this one as an argument. We need to fix that back. For undefined, on line 060.106.
That's the console.log.
I see that. Why is it giving us this? Undefined. Why undefined? Why don't you put it in a variable? Let's put it in a variable. Let's. Variable number one day crowd, but render. Still giving us undefined, right? I'm sorry. About how? Hello, Isaac. Your percentage is 200. But greetings. Okay, we need to only call the greetings. Yes. Oh, my bad. Sorry. So, what's the first time anytime we are console.log inside, we call the function without giving anything. Remember? And so this is how it's supposed to be. You understand? First example last time. We say console.log, you call it greetings, so that whatever is inside will come out.
Only the greetings function.
Yeah, will come out. But we are putting another function inside the greetings. The percentage, that's the percentage here.
Okay.
You understand? I can join now.
The network.
So it's like we put in one function inside another function. We are getting results. Hello, Isaac, your percentage is 200, which is awesome. Which is very, very good. So you greet Isaac, okay? Then you calculate his percentage and give it to him. I don't know what do you say now?
Yeah.
Now, so what does it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, calculation. The one function, calculations. What I say? And the one function, greet Isaac. Yeah, the greeting here, then the calculations now, you know, a man. You know, hello Isaac, your percentage is see percentage. Okay, it's now make sure I'm okay. It's okay. You understand? So I think it makes sense. Yeah, I say yeah, calculations of Isaac percentage. Okay. And I have to you are greeting Isaac. So once you greet Isaac, you tell him that his percentage has reached this figure. I think so it makes sense. It makes sense what? Lolo kwanda na wachiana ana ya Ken.
Hello. Ken.
Ah.
Ale na run over chino.
Azemu.
Oh mana.
No. Ena ere no.
Yeah.
Oh sir.
Hey.
He said we need to go over the functions again. It's here. First time you will not get it. Second time before you will get it. The rest I'll get like make enough examples. Well, now okay. Sunday after Yako variables, arrays and these objects now. Then we go back to we dive deeper into this function thing again. This end moment.
Okay.
But for now, I think it makes sense. It makes sense. We say I'm calling a day and I'm calling a night. Just quite number few.
Wasn't it day and night?
7.
7.
8 for you, you met you. It's your name. I'm in video in film, Pacho.